Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. Happy Tuesday, coming to you from the same view as yesterday, Monday's view, except this looks a little bit different, a little bit altered, if you will. Yesterday, Monday, dry, sunny weather on the west coast in California. Today, the next day, following Monday, which is Tuesday, a wet, rainy, Floridian, non-sun drenched throngs of people escorting their children and family members down Main Street, USA, in their rain ponchos and umbrellas. And they are not heading towards Sleeping Beauty Castle, which we were standing in front of yesterday. No. They are standing in front of the one and only Cinderella Castle down Main Street, USA, Orlando/Kissimmee, Florida. We have done it. We have done it together. I just left the Orlando International Airport and arrived, rented a car, and I am now standing at the cusp, the threshold, the entranceway at the train stations to the one and only Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. That's right, TGIT. Thank goodness it's Tuesday. It's the Thedailywoo. I promised you that we would do back-to-back vlogs from Main Street, USA, from Disneyland yesterday on Monday, and today, on Tuesday, from this Magic Kingdom. I wanted to show you the differences. I wanted to show you the similarities, and I just wanted to show you the differences, not necessarily pinpoint and show you them specifically. I didn't want to say, hey, look at this, hey, look at this, hey, look at this, hey, look at this, but just visually speaking, you could actually get a bird's eye view from up here on the differences between the two main streets. And then as I wander around aimlessly, you will actually probably be able to envision in your mind what the differences are between Disneyland and Disney World. The first thing you will notice is the train station is much more massive here at Disney World, including a clock that is dangling from the ceiling, the stairwell right smack dab in the middle. That's right smack dab in the middle of the train station, something you do not see in Anaheim. And over here, there are all kind of things like a shoe shine chair, and all kind of placards and pictures along the wall, including Roy Disney, of course, the brother of Walt Disney, who was the financial and business plan model behind Disneyland. And a lot of people say the success of the Disney enterprise really was based on Roy. Walt was the vision, the guy who had the vision, and Roy was basically the business guy behind that to actually propel that vision into what we have today, Disneyland, and of course now here at Walt Disney World. Of course, an article here on the Lily Bell, and of course here is Lillian Disney, a picture as well. And who can forget the man of the hour, Mr. Walt Disney, hanging right here inside the train station, as well as a bunch of other like knickknacks and stuff all along the edge here. We have all kind of like baskets, pictures of trains, pictures of Walt on a train, and then like some luggage and other little wonderful theming things all along here. Now you see everyone is wearing their ponchos. I do not actually have a poncho. I should purchase a poncho, but I am just going in without thinking. I have not slept very much. I took about 2 hours on the plane. I got some coffee. There is a fireman. That might be the head fireman. And you'll notice over here, there is the fire department. Now that fire department is not home to Walt's apartment, Disneyland. Up on top of the fire department is Walt's former apartment. Of course, Walt Disney overlooked all of Disneyland during the creation, the building of Disneyland. That was not so here at Disney World. But we do have a fire department. There is no apartment up there. There might be an apartment, but there's not. It's Walt's apartment. You can see it looks very similar to the one. Oh my gosh, and look who is actually entering in right now. We have Pluto. walking in right here. Pluto! Pluto! Woo! Yes, that is awesome. Everyone running to get their picture with Pluto. Of course, over here we have Minnie. This is really awesome because I always heard that at Walt Disney World, very rarely the characters are actually in the main entrance area when you walk through the train station. I was just proven wrong. People always say that they do not have the characters out. This kind of makes me feel like I am at Disneyland because you can see there is Minnie Mouse right there. Minnie Mouse is right there. And then inside of the fire station, there is no fire truck, there is no theming around the fire department, but there is the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. Well, actually there is a little bit of theming, but there is no fire truck inside there. And also one thing that Disney World had that Disneyland does not have is the barber shop, where you can actually get a nice haircut and a trim right inside of there. The barber shop next to the car barn and of course the Emporium at both parks is exactly the same. So let's just wander around it. Actually, the rain has kind of dissipated a little bit. I did a couple periscopes earlier. I will be doing a whole heck of a lot of periscopes throughout the day. Please follow me on Periscope. If you're not familiar with Periscope, it's basically a live broadcast. I can read what you guys are saying, I can answer your questions. I can actually take your suggestions live and show you something. Like, let's say with Periscope, you could say, hey, I want to look at the top of this building. And then I would show you the top of this building in real time based on your comments. So follow me on Periscope, as well as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all of those social medias. But look at this right here. That is awesome. This is like deja vu. We just did this yesterday. On the other coast, on the West Coast, we are on the East Coast in Florida now. And now I promised you that I would walk through Main Street here in Florida. So let's do that now. Let's wander along and see what we can see the differences. One thing I did point out yesterday is definitely the size of the magnitude of the building. Just look at this when you walk in. So much larger on this side as well as the train station. Just look at the sheer volume and magnitude size-wise of that. And you can also see they also have their Halloween decor up. Of course, there is no gargantuan Mickey pumpkin like in Disneyland. There's a massive Mickey pumpkin right here with the Mickey ears pumpkin right here. So that is not here. They do not have the gargantuan pumpkin, but they do have a gargantuan castle straight ahead. Look at that. That castle, from what I am told, from what I have read, is twice as tall as the Disneyland Sleeping Beauty Castle. So take the Sleeping Beauty Castle, stack another one on top of it, and then transform it magically through the beauty of the imagination into this castle, and that is what you will have. You will have Cinderella's castle directly in front of us. Oh, look at these guys. Now, Disneyland has the Dapper Dans, so someone leave a comment down below. Are these the Dapper Dans of Disney World? They look a little bit different. They're dressed a little bit different than they are at Disneyland. Leave some comments down below. Is that the same? And also, my buddy Jay was actually asking, do they play movies inside of the theater like they do at Disneyland? Well, here is your answer, Jay, and anyone else that was actually wondering. Inside of the theater, it's a little bit different of a setup. So here is the outside. You can see that there is no ticket booth like there is in Florida. That normally would be sitting right here where this wet floor cone is. And inside of here, you can see it's been transformed into kind of like a gift shop. And they only have one screen playing a movie. And it's actually in color. At Disneyland, they're actually playing the clips in black and white. So that answers Jay's question. Jay, if you're watching this, hopefully you now realize that it is a little bit different here at Disney World as compared to Disneyland. But once you walk outside onto the road, it looks eerily similar, just much, much larger. The clocks are actually a lot larger. The height of the buildings, much, much taller. And I do not know if this is correct or not, but look at the size of the sidewalks. The sidewalk starting there to over there is much more of a walkway. You know, when you're watching the parades or the fireworks at Disneyland, and you're trying to walk down these, you realize how tight quarters there are. Well, this is much wider. I think Main Street itself, the actual street, is the same. But the sidewalks, much more walkway, much more room to breathe here at Walt Disney World. A little bit of differences over here, of course. At Disneyland, the road continues on, goes over to a restroom and a couple of restaurants, where it's more blocked off here, and this entire side, all the way down is the Emporium. Pretty much from there, all the way down is the Emporium, which is a little bit different than Disneyland. And then, of course, over at Disneyland, you would have the lockers over there in the corner, and you would get your coffee, your Starbucks coffee, right here, which obviously this is not a coffee shop. It is a jewelry and a china shop here at Walt Disney World. So check this out. This is awesome. I want to remind you, Periscope, for sure Periscope, lots of Periscopes, lots of tweets. Please follow me on the social media. And if you are out here, feel free to contact me. I'm not doing any official meetups or anything, but I'm willing to say hello to anyone who is at any of the parks. Today I'm actually going to go here to Magic Kingdom, and then I'm going to MGM/Hollywood Studios after this, and then I'm going to go to Epcot Center tonight. I'm here for 9 days in Florida. I have not slept maybe 2 hours on the plane. Today is also free coffee day. Dunkin' Donuts, I got some free coffee. National Coffee Day. Got some coffee, so I'm a little bit hyped up, but I'm more hyped up on the excitement of actually being here and standing in front of this. One other thing I want to actually bring up too, when you were at Disneyland, you have to actually stand directly in front of the castle to get a picture with it. We're here at Disney World. We are 100 to 200 yards from the castle, and people are already starting to take their pictures. You could get a picture right here and still get your picture in front of the castle. So it's amazing. And I was also mentioning how big the hub is when you get up towards the castle. I will show that momentarily, but before we walk up there, just get one quick look at everyone pouring in to Magic Kingdom here at Disney World. Main Street. Look at that. Main Street music. Pretty much identical to Disneyland, which is awesome. Kind of makes me feel, I was talking to somebody yesterday about how when I go now to Florida versus California, I used to fly from Florida to California. So now when I fly from California to Florida, I'm always thinking, am I in Florida or am I in California? So I will probably be very confused over the next week, and I will keep saying, oh yeah, I'm in California, I'm at Disneyland, when really I'm at Disney World. My mind cannot wrap my head around the fact that I'm actually back at Walt Disney World. But just look at the size of this hub. Look at how big this whole area is. Look how massive this whole hub area is. Stretching all around here, how gargantuan this is. There's the People Mover up there. There's actually no one on the People Mover right now, which is absolutely amazing. But look how massive this whole area is. Let's do a oh my gosh, there's a proposal. Look, this guy just proposed to his girlfriend. We just witnessed a proposal. That is awesome. Look at that. Shh. Look at that. There's a happy moment happening behind us. There was a proposal in front of the castle. You got to wonder how often that actually happens. So that is super awesome. We're going to let them have their moment. The little tears are being shed over there. Trust me, I know how it feels to be at Walt Disney World and have the tears flowing. So we're very happy for them over there. But look at the hub. Look at this fountain. The newly attached couple that are going to be celebrating their wedding. He just gave her the ring, popped the question right there behind the fountain. In front of this, what better place to propose to your fiance, to your girlfriend, and now your fiance in front of Cinderella's castle here at Disney World. So yesterday we took a picture, we got a screenshot of the partner statue and the castle at Disneyland. So now I'm going to do the same thing. The partner statue here and the castle here on the opposite coast. Look at this. Totally different. This is a totally different coast. We are no longer in Kansas or California. This is Florida. Right there. Absolutely amazing. And a lot of people were asking about the construction, update on the construction of basically what's happening around the outside of the castle. So this is pretty much it. They're building all kind of new stuff, a lot of stuff on the horizon. You used to be able to walk through the castle, but right now you cannot walk through the castle. But pretty awesome. We have done it. We have gone coast to coast. One day at Disneyland the very next day, a Monday and a Tuesday. What better ways to spend a Monday and a Tuesday than in 2 Disney parks on 2 separate coasts? Pretty happy to be here. I'm excited about this week. I have a lot of videos on the horizon. Justin Scard will actually also be here. He's going to be here the same time frame I am. I think he flies in tonight. So that's super awesome. He's got his own thing going on. I have my own thing going on, but I guarantee we will be crossing paths very, very often in the 9 days, 10 days that I am out here and the 2 weeks that he is out here. But I am now currently at Walt Disney World. Look at that. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that wonderful castle. And look at this wonderful Main Street. And look how far it is from us. Holy crud. That is a long distance. That is a long distance. Look at the sheer length of this whole hub area. Remember what I was saying yesterday about how I cannot get over how massive the hub is? Look at the size of this hub. Look at the size of this hub. Man, that is awesome. I love this place and I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Who knows what tomorrow's vlog will be? I sure don't. I'm just going to play it by ear. Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Go add me on all that stuff. Contact me if you are here in Central Florida, especially if you're here at Walt Disney World. We can hang out, we can get a picture together, say hello, shoot the breeze, and enjoy this wonderful castle and that wonderful partner statue and that wonderful Main Street, USA. Pirates of the Caribbean is open now here. Last time I was here, it was not open, so I am actually going to go ride that as soon as I get done stopping and uploading this vlog. And it will be the first time I've ridden the Pirates of the Caribbean here at Walt Disney World. Yes, that's right, in over 3 years, about 3 years, give or take 3 years. So I'm very, very excited. Like I said, I love you guys. Today is a good day. This is a good week. Life is good. I'm very blessed, especially because you guys are in my life and you guys are interested in what I am bringing you every single day. So I really appreciate the support, and I appreciate you watching these videos, and I appreciate this. I appreciate this. You got to appreciate everything in life. Life is amazing. See you guys later.